Hello, my LifeVantage family. To our orientation today. We have this recorded, so you can always get this at the back office for under Kai Hayes YouTube channel, and I'll show you where that is. I hope you had a fabulous week. My name is Sylvia Morales, and I'm using Kai's, Zoom system here right now. And I'm a Premier Pro 4 from Austin, Texas. It is Friday, September 16th, and it's 7 p.m. Central Time. So it's evening for us and morning for you out in the Philippines. Congratulations on your commitment to invest in your training. Now we will go over the LifeVantage website and back office. So I will need to share my screen with you. And when I do that, the first screen, I'm going to have you take a picture. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to make this small. All right, take a picture of the phone numbers that you see here. These are the numbers that are very important, that if you have any questions, whether it's with your website, your orders, or any issues that you have with the LifeVantage product, you call these phone numbers. I put both the U.S. phone number for customer service and the Philippines. Take a picture of that and put it in your phone. All right, put this in your phone. That way you'll have quick access to both of these numbers if you need help. I will put this up again later on at the end in case someone jumps in a little bit late for the presentation and the training session, okay? Now, the next thing, you will need to go to your email inbox. Okay, and at your email inbox, let me bring it up here. In your email inbox, you all, if you don't know how to use your website or you don't even know where it is, go to your email. LifeVantage sent you an email with your distributor number. And that distributor number is what you're going to use to log in. And it's also what you're going to use for customer service. They will be asking you for it. So when you enter the customer service phone numbers in your phone, in the notes of your phone, put your customer service number, because you're not going to have time to look for it when the customer service needs it. And also you will need it for your login. And when you go into your back office, they'll have a link. Just go to the LifeVantage page, and then you just enter your LifeVantage.com and go to where it says back office. And I will show you how to do that in a little bit. But for the time being, if you need any trainings of any kind and you don't remember what to do, go to YouTube and go to Kai Hayes Lifestyle. If you go to this one, add her picture, just click on it. If it will let me do it here. Here we go. Scroll down to the section where it says, here's the presentation slides. You can also look at it. But where it says LifeVantage Tools and Resources, there's that there, and it's also here for the Philippines. You will find all the trainings that you need there. So if nothing else, if you can't find anyone and you want to figure something out, go to those two places. Every time we have a meeting, Kai records it and she puts it in her back office on YouTube. So remember, you just go to her Kai Hayes Lifestyle and then just click on her picture. Okay? So I just want to make sure you saw that. Then you will need to go. Let me bring this up so you can see a little better. I got to move this. I guess I better leave it down there. Okay. When you type LifeVantage.com, that's the main website, but each of you will have your own. If you haven't created yet, go to LifeVantage.com. And then just follow the steps when you get to it, because it'll tell you where you need to go. I'm going to push this over to the side here. When you get to the website, this is where you log in with your ID number. You click on login, And when you click on the login, if it comes up, my connection is not doing too well here. There we go. Kidding. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this a little smaller. Okay, here we go. Let me do this again. When you go and click there and it says log in, this is what the screen will look like. Then you have to type in your distributor ID number here. And at the beginning, you always start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you can go in and create your own password. But this is the easiest way for us to get a new distributor started. It's just to give you the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you can change it. Once you log in, your screen will look like this. And it'll say hello with your name on it. And then you usually will have your picture here. If not, someone else can show you how to do that. It's in your back office. But I'm looking at the US website right now. And the US website is going to have a lot more of information than in the Philippines website. And you will know which website you are on because of this little page here. I will click on here. And you will see what country do you want and in what language. Okay, I'm picking US English. And I hope you can understand me and you understand English. I can't speak the Filipino language. So when you click on US, you will see this website. It'll show the sign. Now, if you want to see the Philippines, you just click again, scroll down, and you look for Philippines. And I have English, but they also have, all the other languages up from the other countries. And then it'll show the Philippine flag here, so you'll know. And then what you do, if you go in the Philippines and you want to know where all the products are, you go to these tabs up here. Click on products. And these are what you have available right now. You click on which one you want, whether it's health maintenance, skincare, or personal care. They also listed with pictures here on the side that you can learn a little bit more. So there's not very much product line in the Philippine website. But in the US, if you look at the US, I will click on US again. And we click on products. Look at all the variety that we have here. And if you want to see them all, oops, I keep moving too fast. Here we go. You can click on any of these here. And then, of course, they've got the stacks and then the promotions and so forth. So you can play with it. Don't be afraid to go around and click every button. If you don't click on it, you will never learn. You have to go and play with your website. Okay. Now, when you want to, I would go to the US one right here. Okay, now we're going to go to the back office. You hear where it says your name, hello, and then you can decide if you want to put your picture in there. You just click on hello and you scroll down until you see virtual office. And virtual office, it should be the third one from the bottom. You click on virtual office, and this is the page that you will see. Okay. You will get notifications here of certain trainings or certain things that LifeVantage wants you to see. And then you can go in there when you have time. If you don't have time, just close it and you can always go back to it later. Now, there's a lot here, but you need to do, I'm going to show you just the important things, and then you'll have to go back there and play with it. This is the home screen button, which is everything that you see here. You can see all the sales incentives here and how to become a China ambassador. It'll show you the training and all the testing that you have to do. So just click on those and read it. Now, if you sell any products on a daily basis, you're going to start seeing your 40% accumulating here. So you'll know how much you're going to get paid. And it'll show you the date, the month to date, and the last month. And then, of course, you're going to see your personal enrollments, your group enrollments. That's anybody that you bring on board and they start bringing people. You'll start seeing it here. Your downline subscription, so you'll know if they are on subscription or not. And if they are not, you need to go to them and you have to let them know they're behind in their, with maybe something wrong with their credit card, or they're not on subscription and they need to get on automatic subscription. And then here, your volume starts to accumulate for the month. Now, the screen that I like the most is this one right here. And this is very important. If you click this little arrow here, you can go to any month to see what volume you have. Okay. This part here, Pro 1, it tells you what level you are in. If you have not reached 1,000 points or PV, personal volume, you're not going to be at Pro 1 yet. So they're going to still show Pro 1, but really you're not going to have the complete information until you get to Pro 1. At Pro 1, you should learn that there's a 100 PV, but we train all of our distributors to be at 200 PV, because when you start moving and rank advancing to the next level, you will forget, and we hate to have you lose your commissions, because you need 200 minimum requirement once you get to a level 3 and above. But we teach everyone at the beginning 200 automatic subscription no matter what, because this is where you're going to get your volume for your commission checks. If you click on this where it's gray, you click on it, it'll tell you how much is yours personal volume and how much is your group personal volumes. It'll show it all here. You'll see the whole total. Okay, when you click on the little gray, it'll also show it down here. And usually when you click down here, it'll list of all your downline, their personal volume, and so forth. So you'll get, just click everywhere. You'll be surprised at what you will learn when you start clicking here. Then here's sponsor information. Who's the sponsor? Okay. Then you'll see the order history for that person. So if you want to see if they're missing an order, you can see it. You can find it there. Now, the other side that's very important is here on the right side. All the events will be here. And you can click on the event registration report. This will tell you who was listed and signed up for global conventions or any other conventions that's going on either in the Philippines or in the US. It will be listed here. If you're downline or if you have paid for it, it'll show up here. If you want to go back to the home page, then you can click on these if you'd like. Then you just click on the LifeVantage name. But here we go. It shows you global convention, all the people that are going and how to register and how to manage your tickets. Okay. Now we go back to, here we go. We'll go back to the front page. Now we have some other tools here that you'll have to play with, which will have the commission summary. It'll show people who are not on, subscription. So if there's certain things that you want to look for, just look for it here. You'll find it. Incentive trip tracker, which is really a good tracker. So you'll know how far you are in your points when you are involved in any of the incentive trips. Influence leadership, you'll just have to look at it. You're going to have to see what's in there. There's just too much to cover, and I don't want to go in detail with that. Now, if you highlight over here, you'll see under downline. Under downline, here you can enroll a new distributor, but you can also do that from your website, and I will go and maneuver the website and show you as well. But when you want to, you can look here, member information about your downline. The graphic tree is a good one, and detailed genealogy is a good one. This one just shows you a tree, which will be in different colors. There's no one here right now because this is a new distributor, but the minute you sign up someone, here you go. We got one person down here. Then if you get 2, 3, or 4, they'll be lined up right underneath here. Okay. And that way you'll see who's under who. It's kind of fun when you play with it. Just don't be scared to play with it. Now, if you go to detailed genealogy, you can print reports. This is where I'm still learning here myself. I'm still playing with it. But it will list here the person's name, counting yourself, Anybody you enroll will be here, whether it's a customer or a distributor. It'll show their ID number, who placed them, and so forth. You can click on here, and it'll show you more information. It'll show you when they last ordered their products, when they started. It shows you everything, and then what level they are. If they're just a distributor, or if they're a Pro 1, Pro 2, Pro 3, it'll show right here, and what their personal volume is and group volume. And when your team gets bigger, it starts to grow. And then you can start creating and start clicking here and start clicking here. It still took me a while. I'm still learning. But if you want to start learning how to print reports, just practice as soon as you get 2 or 3 distributors and customers. Okay. The other important screen is the communication screen, which is right here. Go to the library. When you go to the library, this will list all the LifeVantage forms. You'll see back here, see, they'll have some in from China. There's some forms here with some tools, logos, presentation slides, PowerPoint slides. There's a lot in there, product sheets. So if you click on it, you will see the actual product sheet, and they'll give you all the information that you need for your products. Okay. So the Philippines, there's only 3, but if you go to the US website and then log in there, you're going to see a lot more on all the product lines with all the product sheets. Here it says Philippines, but if you want US, you can go here and then look for US, because you don't need to sign out. Just click United States. Okay. Then we have here in the US a big blue calendar and events calendar. It's not set up yet in the Philippines, but when that happens and LifeVantage starts combining all these calendars, you'll be able to see who's having a meeting at their house, or where are we having company meetings. It'll show the location, the phone number, who to contact, and so forth. And it will be nice, because if you have a guest that's in another city that you can't go to, but there's a distributor there that's having one, you can call them and ask them if they can take care of your guests, and they can attend to their home meeting. So some of you'll hear more about that at some of our training classes that we have with LifeVantage. But for now, we're just going to go over the website here. The next is your shopping tab. When you go to the shopping tab, there are 3 of them that are very important. This first one here is where you just want to shop and you want to buy anything to be shipped right away. Then you go here, and then you get to, when you click on it, you pick the product that you want. Okay. Once you pick the product that you want, it'll be the same steps like Amazon or Alibaba. You know, enter into the cart what you want, and of course they'll tell you about shipping, and also it'll tell you what the complete total is, and you'll be able to get it shipped right away. Now, if you want to go back, what we want to do is, here we go, in the shopping tab. If you want to go to the subscription orders, this is where you put your automatic monthly shipments. You can change it anytime you want. If you want to add a new monthly subscription, you can go and click here. But if you're going to change it, you have to click the change button. Then you will see what products you're ordering. Now, if you want to add another product, you got to go here and you type in, whatever the next product that you'd like. I'm not sure what's all in the Philippines. Let me see if Axio's there. No, there's no Axio. Oh, True Science. These are all the products for True Science. You can pick one that you want. Once you pick the one that you want, it'll be added to your screen here. And then it'll show you here in green how much personal volume you have. So when you're doing your subscription here, make sure it does not go below 200 when you add a Pro 3 and above. If you're under Pro 3, yes, we can allow you to 100, but we do not We do not encourage it. We try to see if we can get everyone to be at 200 PV, I'm sorry. You can indicate how many quantities you want by clicking here, and then it'll show you the subtotal. But always, always, I don't care what change you make, hit the save changes. If you don't save it, it's not going to be saved for your next monthly subscription. If you want to change your payment, you do it right here where it says edit. If your whatever credit card you want to use. If you want to change the shipping date, you click here. When you click edit, it'll show which dates in white that you can choose for it to ship. If you want it to ship the 20th of every month, then it'll ship, you just click on 20. If you want to ship on the 25th of the month, just click on the 25. So it's only the areas that are in white. It'll tell you what you can pick as your monthly shipment, okay? And since I don't want to change anything here, I'm going to hit cancel. But to make sure that I didn't touch anything here, I'm going to hit save. Always hit save. If you go to the right here, preview, it'll tell you what is the total order with taxes. So you'll know how much the total amount you have to pay, and it'll tell you, when it's going to ship. Okay. Next, the last column here for shopping. This will keep track of all the orders that were shipped. Here's the order number. You can click on there. It'll show you the complete packing list. But on there, it'll show you what you have ordered. And it'll show the date you placed your order, when it's shipped, and it'll have any tracking information, plus how much you paid and so forth. Now, we're going to account services. This is where you will go to your back office. And if you want to see what your commission checks are going to be, you click on account inquiry. But make sure you click on the month that you have accumulated for your checks. Once you start accumulating bigger checks, you'll see it accumulating in there. The next that you need to do is change your password. If you just started and it was 123456, you go to account services right here, password, and change your password. If you want to change your personal information, that will be your address and where you want to put your picture. You put it in here anytime you want to change any personal information. And this one is the most important. My referral site. That's your website. You want to change the name, and usually they will put your name, but if they didn't, you put your name down here. You type what you want. If this is what you want to show on your LifeVantage, you type it right here and then see how it comes up. .lifevantage.com. For me, it's Sylvia for Life is what I chose. So I put Sylvia for Life .lifevantage.com. And then that's what you can copy and paste and send to any of your future prospects or any of your future customers where they can look at your website. And this is where you can find it. Okay. Now, if you want to go back, we hit most of the highlights. You'll just have to play with it, learn your computer, go in there several times a day because you have to get used to it. So when your team start to grow, then you know exactly where to go to check to make sure that they're all meeting their monthly volume. Because if you help them, say they're shy by 15 points, you see that in your back office. Then you go to your distributor and you can tell them, listen, you're short of 15 points to meet your PV for that month so you can get your commission checks. Let's help you go and sell a product to another customer, or you can buy extra product. This is an opportunity to go and get more customers, and you can help your customers and your distributors. Okay, to log out, you go to the name, just hit sign out. All right. Once you sign out, you'll see this here. Now, we're going to go back to the website. And I want to show you here where it says hello. You're going to see shareable coupons. In the US, we have shareable coupons. I don't know. I'm not going to keep flipping back and forth with the Philippine website because I see that your website is very limited. but we have shareable coupons. But if you look, this is where the sales incentives are. This is where you're going to see the launch guide, compensation plan, enrollment packs. If you want to see what your enrollment packs are for your new distributors, if you want to see the LifeVantage store, it's all there. And this is also where you log out. Okay. Now, when you get to this section here, you hit support, and you're going to see the information on where you can go and learn about the apps. There's another training on how to use the LifeVantage app. You will see it on the LifeVantage website. Go to YouTube or Facebook and just look for lifevantage.com, or go to Kai Hayes Lifestyle. She has training in there for the app. What's nice about using the app, you don't have to take the computer with you wherever you go when you're talking to a customer or prospective customer or prospective distributor. From there, you can share your cart. You can share your products. You can share videos. You can do all that. And when the more you use your phone, LifeVantage is going to give you free customers. In other words, you'll start getting customers you've never even seen or that you ever even spoken to. It's because there's a lot of people going to the LifeVantage website, and corporate will distribute these leads to the people who are using the phone the most, especially depending on, where you're located. And that way you can go and follow up with them, and then your volume starts accumulating. So take advantage and use that. If you want to learn on how to use it, go to those websites that I've mentioned. Go to YouTube for LifeVantage. Go to Kai Hayes YouTube. And here it is again. Kai Hayes in YouTube. Kai Hayes Lifestyle. Click on her picture. And if you scroll down, she has all her trainings, all her presentations under here where it says tools and resources. And she's got it here for the Philippines as well. And you can also go to the YouTube for LifeVantage. Just type in LifeVantage in here, and then you'll get there as well. Now, I'm going to bring up another point here. Besides looking for products on our website, go to the community. You'll see the events, and you'll see recognition, success stories, the sales incentives. This is where all the sales incentives are in order for you to make extra money on top of your regular commission checks. There are so many that's going on right now, and you want to be able to keep track of your points, so you'll be able to see it. It'll explain everything in there for you. When you go to our story, this will help you with the LifeVantage story if you want to know a little bit more about LifeVantage, and also anything that LifeVantage is promoting, or any blogs that they have, any news, you'll see it there. And the other one that I think that's important, and I think we did the support already here. Yeah, there's some questions here that people frequently ask. You can click down there. It'll answer all those questions for you. Okay. So this is what I have quickly here, and I'm going to bring up this screen one more time. Take a picture of this, put it in your phone. For those of you who jumped on a little late, put these phone numbers in your phone. Get your distributor ID number from your email that was sent to you by LifeVantage. Take that ID number and your password. Put it in your phone under the customer service phone number, because anytime you call customer service, they're going to ask you, what is your customer ID number? Now, if you are going to log into your website and you can't remember, then you go to the LifeVantage customer service phone number in your phone and look under your distributor ID number and your password. It's great to put everything all in one place. And so when you're traveling anywhere you are, you'll have the information in front of you. So take a picture of this, and that way you'll have it handy. And if you have any questions on your website, please call customer service. They will help you. They'll guide you. But I would suggest that you go to the Facebook and YouTube first, and also go to your upline if you can. If you can't reach your upline, there's other resources. Reach out to your cross line, and they can tell you exactly where you can go. Okay. I think I covered pretty much the most important things that we have here. And then I'm going to open the floor, stop sharing the screen here. And then if anyone here has any questions, I know this is a lot of information, but just learn one skill at a time until you master each one of them. These trainings will be done, will be in those YouTube pages that I told you, LifeVantage.com and YouTube, and also the Kai Hayes Lifestyle YouTube page. If you really want to be a great leader and feel confident in your skills, then attend the monthly meetings. And most of all, get your best training at our larger events and attend the global convention. We have one coming in the U.S. In Phoenix, Arizona, October 20th through the 22nd. Here you will see and hear the best of our elite leaders on stage. They're going to you can attend breakout sessions on various topics that you can learn, and you're going to listen to a well-known motivational speaker. I mean, these are top speakers. And most of all, you'll be able to see each other face to face around the world. And it's the best time to network and make some new friends. And besides, you get to the best opportunity to go sightseeing in Phoenix, Arizona, if you've never been there. So before I end this training, I'm open to the floor for 1 or 2 questions. So please unmute yourself and ask away. Yes. And yes, as a reminder, make sure you change the flag if you are going to go to US or to the Philippines. And that's on that website that I mentioned to you where the flag is. Let's see, it's only 20 to 25% commission for Philippines. Okay, that's good to know. It's 40% in the US, but it's 20 to 25% in the Philippines. LifeVantage Academy is today. Okay, yes, I forgot it's Saturday in the Philippines already. Yes, we have ours tomorrow in the US. We have the LifeVantage Academy. Okay, you want to know how to register for the virtual LifeVantage Academy. Yes, if you go to your back office, let me show you where to go. All right, if you want to log in, you go to your website or go to the LifeVantage website. You click on where it says log in. And pretend we've logged in. You put in your information and you logged in. When you open it, this is how it looks like. Go to where your name is, where it says hello, whatever your name is. Scroll down here. And here is where you can click on to join the global convention. And you can view all the other events that are going on. This is the Philippines. Let me go to the US. And we have our LifeVantage Academy here. So I'm going to show you where mine is. LifeVantage Academy. Here we go. United States English. We go to the login. Okay. Here where it says hello, my name is here. It'll be your name. Then you scroll down and you can click on here. It'll show events. You can view all of them here. You can click here for Global Convention and you can click here for LifeVantage Academy. And for the LifeVantage Academy, you have to be in the US flag to be able to see it. And here it says register and tells you the date and it tells you the time, how many hours left for the LifeVantage Academy. Just click register and then you just pay with your credit card. And if you already have your credit card, you'll have a link in your back office or on your email. And in your back office, it'll be I have to get back into my virtual. See, you need to practice this really quickly. Where it says event registration on the right-hand side. I have mine here, and what you do, and this is one for June, you just click on it. It'll have a link. It'll say, click on this link. Or you'll get it by email. It'll tell you to click on there by email. And that's how you'll be able to get in. And these are all the different events and how you can manage your tickets. Okay. It was a pleasure having all of you here today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Please make sure you go to the LifeVantage Academy. I know it's for the US, it's tomorrow morning from 9 to 1. And I know it's happening right now this morning in the Philippines. So goodbye, and just look at the recording. It will be in the back office with Kai Hayes Lifestyle. And if you want to be able to pick up any of the training sessions there again.